What's up, nerds? If you've been living under a rock and haven't heard by now, The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered has been out for an entire week now, and I just finished playing through it a couple days ago, so now I want to talk about it with you guys. Yes, I have a job. No, I did not play through it on Novice. Fuck off. In all seriousness, though, let me start by saying the game is awesome, mainly because it is exactly what it says it is. This is Oblivion Remastered. Not a remake, not a reimagining, not an addition. This is the classic Oblivion we all know and love, brought to the modern age, even bringing some of those classic bugs along with it. Because of that, it was kind of hard to figure out what exactly I wanted to say about it without making an entire video that's just, ooh, look how much prettier everything is. I mean, from the promotional content, that should be a given. Just hop on the game and you can tell immediately that everything looks better, from the weapons and armor to the spells, and especially the NPCs, which thank God, because they were infamously hideous in the original. But besides that, it literally just is Oblivion, but on the Unreal Engine. I feel like I might say that a lot throughout this video, but it's true. Seriously though, I've looked up what differences there are in the game, and there's some that I found listed, but none of them are really noticeable. Don't get me wrong, there's differences, but they're minor and stupid, like how the leveling system exactly works or what the birth signs specifically do, which, like, who cares? Besides, the leveling system is way better the way they did it in the remastered. I haven't exactly heard anybody argue otherwise, but I want to put that out there just in case. What I do want to talk about a little bit though is how, now that the game has come out and we see how similar it is to the original Oblivion gameplay, it kind of makes a lot of the rumors that were flying around really dumb in hindsight. Like that it would have Soulsborne style mechanics, or that it would shadow drop Elder Scrolls 6 gameplay stuff. Those are just some of the ones I heard and that I had mentioned in my video talking about the leaks. But even the one I still hear kind of going around, that it's just a copy of Skyrim, I don't agree with at all. This shit feels nothing like Skyrim. Unless you're talking about just the general movement and combat mechanics, but then, like, you could say the same thing about every Elder Scrolls game. Also, one thing I for sure noticed that's different is they fixed the terrible level scaling from the original. It no longer feels to me like the enemies are way harder at level 20 than they were when I was level 1. However, as for the difficulty slider, not a slider no more. They did switch it to the Skyrim style novice adept shit, but just as fucking broken. Like, seriously, the difference between moving just one space, like from apprentice to adept or adept to expert, is insanely intense. I could not even imagine going from novice to master. I've only danced around the middle three. Those are already so vastly different. I can only imagine that switching between the easiest and the hardest difficulties would be like going from Minecraft creative mode to in Sekiro. But I guess it is good knowing the game has the option of being as hard as it used to be. There's some I haven't gotten yet too though as of recording this video, like the Shivering Isles, which I am excited to see because I bet it looks amazing. It is one of the most beloved DLCs in the entire series, and one of the main reasons for that is its visuals. So I hope that, like with everything else so far that I've seen, they killed it. If you have already gone through the DLC though, comment down below how it was. Let me know. There's another thing I'm really excited about with this game, and that's getting to see all of the older Elder Scrolls based YouTubers remake their content from 12 years ago, like Camelworks or Fudge Muppet. I mean, sure, all of the references and hidden items are pretty much found in the same way and the same places, but if they can remaster video games, we can remaster YouTube videos. But here's the real point of this video, the real meat of it, people, and that is to let you guys know that they have, in fact, brought back the most beloved part of Oblivion. I'm talking about the part that we all remember, we all loved, we all wanted. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, they brought back horse armor in the deluxe edition, which is $10 extra.
It is even funnier the second time.
Bro, though, what I really have to say is if you loved Oblivion, especially if it was your favorite Elder Scrolls game, then you have to play this if you have not already. I know it's $50. Bite the bullet. It's worth it. The biggest reason being what I've been saying this entire time. It is Oblivion, but smoother. It feels better. It looks better. It barely kind of works better. But those are really the only downsides Oblivion had, is its terrible graphics or really the terrible character design. I know I hate on it a lot, but you. And we don't have to look at that anymore. So I'll be honest, I'll say it. I'll say it. I personally don't see a reason to play the original anymore. I know, I know, it sounds crazy, but I mean, it is the exact same game, but better. So you know what? Virtuous, 10 out of 10. This was perfect.
Perfect. Everything, down to the last minute details.
But what everyone is really wondering is what exactly does this mean, Bethesda? Are we going to get to see more remasters by Virtuous in the meantime that you work on Elder Scrolls 6 and Fallout 5? Because with how this went, I know I hope so. I mean, maybe Morrowind? Fallout 3? New Vegas, anybody? Maybe get a little crazy, do a Daggerfall remake, same size map and everything. Legit though, a New Vegas remake would probably be the perfect option. I personally would love for them to add a way to keep playing after the game ends, but with how they did the Oblivion remake using a lot of the same assets and such, I'm not sure how possible or realistic that is. I mean, to be fair, I don't know if any of this is realistic. This could be all we get until Todd Howard decides to finally bless us with Elder Scrolls 6. But I've pretty much said everything that I want to say about it, which was essentially just, it is perfect. Go and play it if you have not already. That's just my opinion though. Let me know your guys' opinions about this remaster down in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more Elder Scrolls and Fallout content. Alright, later nerds.